3, 4. Alright. I hope that this sounds good. But we are now playing Kerbal Space Program. Let's move over here. So this is the stock game. Like I have 2 mods installed, I'm pretty sure. It's conformal decals and the PebCac launch escape system because I want to try that out. I heard it's quite good. I would be playing my heavily modded version, but there were issues the last time we played the heavily modded version. By the way, as many of you will be happy to see, T. One thing that I also don't like about the heavily modded version is it takes 25 minutes to load, and I really don't have the patience for that. So here we are on the stock version. It only takes 5 minutes to load. I mean, you saw it loading in the starting screen. But I've got some background music now. That's nice. And so yeah, we've only mods we've got installed pretty much are restock. Like, look at it. Look at this. This looks good. And I think it's in utility. Yeah, look at this. This actually looks really good. And it better function nicer than the than this thing. And this rubbish thing that comes with the stock game. Because this thing like launches you off to the side, it makes you do a couple of cartwheels, and then it kills all the Kerbals. So let me move the music control over here. Let's make it even smaller. Okay, so what have I done? I wish that the restock applied to the plane parts, because like, so what are we doing? Oh no, let's do Changusting, because that thing could do a better launch escape system, because there's this one. But this one's a bit sad. I've just like stuck Separatrons in here, and there's one to counter this silly little solid rocket motor, so Changusting will look good again. Yeah, so that looks better. That actually looks better. I think Earthrise is coming on now. Yep. Staging good? Yeah, it staged itself. Lovely. And for a board, it staged itself. So if you're wondering how I did this, I just put some flags in. You'll see here you have a bunch of custom flags that I really need to clean up, because like, look at all this. And so I've been using the KSP Retro one, but in my heavily modded one I'm using the US flag that I imported. But like, I should also fix the Mega Changusting, because I actually prefer that one, I think. By the way, if you ask, I don't know where the name Changusting came from. So the upgrade with the Mega Changusting, as you can see, it's got the big boosters, and thanks to conformal decals, look at this. This is amazing. I don't know why more people don't use conformal decals. And I managed to get like this Titan 2-esque thing on the... And then, there we go. Can we recolor this? No. But I know that a PebCac LES system is used in Blue Dog Design Bureau. And that works really well. Except it's more fitting to the Apollo capsule. This is like an all around. And also with this Mega Changusting, it has recoverable side boosters. And KSP is not responding. This is what happens when I have Chrome open at the same time. Chrome is like, you have RAM? No, you don't anymore. If I close Chrome, A closed Chrome. Why is it not responding? It can run the heavily modded one just fine. There we go. It can run the heavily modded one just fine, but no, when it encounters the stock game, it doesn't want to work. I was expecting this from like RO, but because I have RO installed, but I'm not going to play that on stream because you'll all laugh at me for being bad, and it will probably get 1 frame per hour. So why? Oh no. Oh no, I think there's texture replacer installed. Jeb has the weird hair. I don't mind the weird hair. Okay. Let's launch. And oh no, there's been a catastrophic failure. The main engine has failed. Let's abort. Should probably include some separatrons in this thing. Drogue chutes? The rocket's still all the way down there. I could control it right now if I wanted to. Yeah, look here. Separate the SRBs. Causing chaos. Okay, the SRBs are separated. This is dramatic. Music's fitting. No, the parachutes! What about the other one? Kerbal 2 better have range safetying in this, because like, you know what I should do? I should install BD Armory and put explosives in it. In the SRB. And then if something goes wrong during the launch, we can range safety it. Like, that's what they wanted to do with the space shuttle. This thing's pulling 15 Gs right now. If there were Kerbals on this thing, they'd be dead. And I hope the frames are okay on the stream. Let's check. Core stage just hit. Where's the capsule? I think it's landed. Let's put on some Verna engines. Because yes, this thing does have RCS control. We are, there we go. Music's so heroic, it fits with the recovery of the SRB after it murdered several Kerbals. And then... let's see if the frames are okay. There's a capsule. Here it is. Capsule still hasn't landed. And how's the SRB able to land in the same parachute system as this one? I would rather not ask. I'm worried the heat shield's gonna get blasted off when we hit the... Oh, survived! Yay! Okay, let's revert flight. Let's have an actual normal flight. It's not responding again. Well, might as well check if... Yeah. I'm good. Yeah, I don't care Windows that you couldn't install the feature. It looks more like... It kind of looks like an SLS, but very bad. I don't have camera tools installed. I'd do some really nice stuff if I had camera tools installed, but I don't. One thing I was tempted to do today was to make this Space Shuttle Pathfinder from For All Mankind and put a nuclear bomb in it using North Kerbal Dynamics? I think so. The one with the nukes. I mean, I detonated the SAW bomb yesterday. That was fun. This rocket looks so good. Like, look at these nose cones. Conformal decals is an underrated mod. Like, not many KSP YouTubers use conformal decals. Just as we're punching through the clouds. Should we recover the boosters? I think we should recover the boosters. That looks amazing. Okay, now we use the RCS to point retrograde. If these were liquid fueled, I'd be doing some Falcon Heavy type stuff right now, but it's still cool with solids. Like, they did that with the Space Shuttle and that was awesome. And we should make these aerodynamic... We should make these fired grid fins. If I had Tundra installed right now, these things would have grid fins. Which one have its stuff activated now? Come on, let's get these things facing straight down. Degrees. Where's the other booster? You need to get your air brakes out. And we're going to parachute into the water just by the KSC. Big rockets up there. We're going to switch to it. I don't care about this one. It can have its parachutes ripped off by the aerodynamic forces. I like to think this is what happens to them, but like, Kerbal doesn't have any good recovery features right now, at the moment. I'm not saying that Kerbal 2 won't. I mean, Kerbal 2 better have like, should have like KOS built in, so you can program the boosters to land themselves. How are we at the end of the playlist already? It's been one chungusting flight. I would have like pilot and drogue shoots, but then I have to set up a bunch of action groups, and I really don't feel like doing that. By the way, if you're wondering where all the stuff is, I just put it inside the nose cone here. Because in restock, the nose cones are hollow, so I like to think that they use it for like the booster's control. I really should give this thing more, because like, look at this impact tolerance. I don't know what the impact tolerance of this thing is, but like, And it looks like we're getting good frames on stream, which is surprising. You know what I should have included on this playlist? I should have included Pepsi Man. Pepsi Man like makes every playlist better. And look at that, the boost is perfectly recovered. At least it has nice buoyancy. Okay, let's save the crew. I'm pressing F9. There we go. Okay, so. It's not responding. It is not responding. Oh, there we go. Yay. We're back. It's chungusting. It's disgusting. I think the name idea came from me wanting to combine the words chungus and disgusting. So that's where chungusting came from. That launch escape tower looks so good. I should just like put some decals on it and make it look even better. One thing I wish I had, if any of you like follow KSP YouTubers like I do, you all know N9 Gaming, and that man, when he plays RO, he puts so much attention to detail into like all his craft. Like, I watched a Saturn 1 build stream for all Kerbal kind, and he spent like an hour just putting on a checkerboard pattern on the first stage that the actual Saturn 1 had. Gotta get the most out of this main tower. Well, actually on the Mega Chungusting I put a more powerful upper stage. On the standard one it has a skiff, I'm pretty sure, which is kind of rubbish, but this one I put the Wolfhound? Yeah, the Wolfhound. It's the AJ10 Apollo SPS service module. I actually haven't played with like pure stock in a long time. I miss Blue Dog Design Bureau. Someone needs to make a Starliner mod that accompanies Blue Dog, because I know that there's a really good Starliner mod, but it's way too big for the Blue Dog Atlas V. We should make a Starliner today. We can use conformal decals. And yes, I have no plan for today. Burning flat. Miko. Chetrons and second stage ignition. I like the waterfall plumes. Like, with stock waterfall, without restock. I know that, for some reason, all upper stage engines look like they're hydrogen. Like, even the Wolfhound, which is supposed to be a hypergolic thing. You know, like, what's it called? It was powered by Aerozine 50 and nitrogen tetroxide. And also this capsule. This thing takes heavy inspiration from N9's Aurora. I'll get a picture of it. It's not on the apparatus exactly. This maneuver node maker. At least I'm not playing with Principia, because that would be hell. Like, imagine the frames I'd be getting if I was playing, as Conasa calls it, Surrealism Overhaul with Principia installed. With not so realism overhaul. But, like, it must be difficult playing with Principia. And, Ferrum Aerospace, because that's, like, both Principia and Ferrum just, like, They just calculate everything, like every single second. 2, 1, and second stage reignition. I like how it doesn't have sound as well. Because, like, in space, there's no molecules for the sound to bounce off of, so... And... Seco. 98 by 97 kilometer orbit, that's pretty nice. And separation of the CSM. You can just pulse forward a bit with the RCS. There we go. I really should put a probe core on the upper stage so that I can deorbit it. Maybe land it. Could put a heat shield under that, under the decoupler. I feel like that could be a good idea. Or it could have an inflatable heat shield. This like gold texture on the Terrier, it looks so good. I want to show you where I got like this inspiration from. Where is it? We want... I'm looking for it. This is his latest video. Yeah, I can't really show you. Okay. But it takes inspiration from the Aurora. Like, it's even got the same communications dish. Except this is in low Kerbal orbit, and the Aurora's in low Earth orbit, so... That is why this is the Chungusting and not the Aurora. And I want your opinion, should I make this top bit like black? Like with the LES, where like the top bit's black and then the capsule's white. Because I think that looks really good. Let's whiz around the blue boy for a bit. Wait, yeah, I do have Planet Shine installed, I just haven't turned up the... Need to turn up the reflection rate. I want the intensity. Ooh. We want this together. Sure. Yeah, now we have a nice, like, we should have a nice blue glow on the capsule. Let's warp, see what happens. Yeah, there you go. Just as you're going into the sunset, you see the blue reflecting off the atmosphere. You should see it coming out into the sun as well. Yeah. It's like a, yeah, look, there's a nice blue reflection on our capsule. Should we do an EVA? I don't know, let's be like the space shuttle. Point retrograde so that if like space debris hits us, I have no debris. But if space debris hits us... Oh, hey, at least the visor's very shiny. I think that's what texture replace has done. I did it so that we'd get more like shiny silver bits, but it doesn't seem to apply to restock. Hey, but I like, look at how shiny this visor is now. The visor in the stock game was just like this sad gold color, but now it's proper, like, mirror finish. This is a nice capsule. Oh, I love what Restock does. Restock looks amazing. I think we want our aim for our landing site to be in this part of the ocean. So I think we want to burn here. Don't have trajectories installed, which is very annoying. No. Come on. We want retrograde, not prograde. Oh, we want like that. Burn time's in 47 minutes. Oh no. I was about to say, our orbital period is only 32 minutes. Also, I do have something that I want to try playing on stream where it's stock-sized real solar system, because that's just really cool. But the aim of this game is, oh no. Huddle up. I'm not actually sure what the, I keep forgetting what the Terry is called. Not sure what it's based on. Because, like, it kind of looks like the OMS engines on the shuttle. And, like, it has the AJ-10 looking bell, so let's overburn a bit. There we go. Actually, I think that might be too much. There we go. Now we should land in the ocean. Also, something very cruel I've noticed. I forgot which mod it is. I think it's FASA. The Apollo command module doesn't have any reaction wheels on it. So once you're out of RCS juice, once you're out of monoprop, I think let's let the service module stay on, because who doesn't want a fireworks show? I really need better time warp as well, because these re-entries are going to be unbearable without better time warp. Let's turn on RCS in the capsule. I think this may be too much. There we go. The power of leaving the service module attached. The power of leaving the service module attached. Okay. You know what else KSP2 needs? Burn marks. Like, they have it in Spaceflight Simulator, of all things. But they don't have it in KSP. I think our efforts may be in vain. Yeah. Heat shield makes too much drag for its own good. Gonna land in some field. Middle of nowhere. Is it just me, or has like no one used those new launch pads they implemented in 1.12? I think it might just be me. But like, some of them look really nice, like the Glacier one. I should install like emergency landing stuff, because I'd imagine that this thing's designed for splashdown. But like, if it doesn't get a splashdown. Wait, what's the altitude on these drogue chutes? Please don't tell me. Please tell me I've set it to 5 kilometers. Or else we might be screwed. Because that ground's rocking up pretty quickly. There's only one deployed. Yeah. There's the other one. I actually like that system of having the drogue chutes deploy out of sync. And then action group 1. Like, I should include emergency soft landing thrusters under here. Like, if they see that they're coming in for a landing, like, on some grass, we should do some testing with the launch escape tower. Do something like that. Okay. Oh, we need the music back. How long were we without music? We got a new subscriber yesterday. I mean, on the main channel, not on the shorts channel. No one likes the shorts channel. But 77. That's a lot. And tea. We love tea. This is the tea requested made in my famous video titled Tea. I wish. So not responding. Most like basic install I have in KSP, like when we want to take the mega chungusting. Wait, you know, Nas had the little Joe, and we've got mega chungusting. Let's do little chungusting. So, taking this off. This is all we're left with. And we'll implement the system on the mega and regular chungusting if and then we should include some separatrons up in the shroud for when it jettisons. Okay. So that's the first change we're making. And then we need some little retro rockets. So I'm thinking we can do more separatrons, but like laid out like they have in the Soyuz. Accidentally cloned the entire. We want to have like no fuel in this thing. We want it to be in the final stage. And it's only for emergencies. Like for an emergency landing. Well, an emergency landing. If it was in the water, it would be a splashdown. I know it lowers the efficiency having them pointed out at an angle, but it looks cool, so. Nothing wrong with it looking cool. There we go. These are for emergency landings. And I think we should include landing legs, like kind of like in Dragon. Well, the original idea for Dragon. True Dragon. Like this. Just so that the capsule has some clearance. Let's test this thing. Let's also stage the heat shield jettison. for here. I feel like we should signify that this is a testing Changusting, so like... I love the way it looks. I think let's do silver, like they just haven't bothered to paint the fairing. Plain white. I think plain white. I could do it NASA did the Apollo Little Joes where to see if it was rolling. By the way, this is conformal decals. Why does this not have radial attachment? Fine. We want more depth. There we go. Now we just want like some ballast to have on the launch pad. Because this is just for ground abort tests. It's not like the Little Joe where we're gonna... I want these to be right here, because we are not jettisoning those. And let's do this with crew on, because I am cruel. I love this song. Why is no one watching the stream? Okay, SAS on. Oh no, there's been an issue, aboard! Get the drogues out! Drogues, not... Wait, are we going into the... Oh no, we are going into the water. Okay. I hope we're not going into the water. No. Good. This is a little. Jib and Bull are happy, not sure about Bob. Because his portrait is not on screen. Poor Bob. No, out! There we go. And look, you've got spring and damper strength. It looks so stupid landed here. And there's way too much fuel in the Separatrons. hey, at least the launch escape tower works. I'm tempted to defile the capsule with various stickers. Oh yeah, we were gonna... I think what I'm gonna do is with these landing gear, when they're extended, I want the feet to be flat on the floor. Like that. And I want it to have a wider, like, spread. Yeah. There we go, like that. That's more like the dragon. Like the original designs for the Crew Dragon landing. Could go gold, basically. Let's stay with silver. Let's stay with silver. But after this, we're making Starliner, because Starliner was the big funny, but now it is just the rocket that visited the ISS the other day and launched Jebediah Kerman up to the ISS. So Jeb is on the ISS now. Considering the fact that it hasn't like warped into like the orbit of Neptune or something, Jeb hasn't brought the Kraken with him, so... Also, I did make an ISS on my mod pile save, where I have all my mods installed, so that was fun. Though I don't have any good Starliner mods, so... Because I want to launch it on top of a Blue Dog Atlas 5. No. Not the water. No. I think we might land on the beach. Like right on the beach. Capsule might get swept away by the tide. Okay, whoop. Okay, boost the heat shields. Yeah, we're landing right on the beach. So when high tide comes, I don't have high tide because I don't have Scatterer installed. Because Scatterer breaks the game. It makes all these weird like polygons. So I have Scatterer installed in my RO save because I have to, but like... When Scatterer is avoidable, I avoid it. Oop. Oh. Oh. There we go. Capsule's landed. And it's sliding down the beach. Jeb, investigate. And that was such rubbish when I was playing RO the first time. I landed my capsule, and the Kerbal was using up power in his suits, and I was like, okay, take his helmet off, we can turn off the CO2 scrubbers. The guy dies from CO2 poisoning with his helmet off. He died from CO2 poisoning without a helmet on. I don't understand how that works. RO devs, fix! Please fix. Okay, Starliner time. Little Chungusting has proved its worth, so time for Starliner. Let me get us a picture of Starliner. What we want to be aiming for. Okay, so we are going to be adding the Starliner. So I want to be building something like this. And another thing I want to show you is they launched Jeb. They launched Jeb up to the space station on board the Starliner. Look. Can you see him in that little seat next to the astronaut dummy? Look at this. That is indeed Jebediah. So we'll leave that like here. No, we don't need it. Okay. Let's build Starliner. So the actual Starliner is grey. It's white in that picture, but it's actually grey. So I'm gonna start out with this. And we can do some like trickery with conformal decals. I think we want to put it in 4x symmetry. It goes like up here. Look at this. Oh. And then we want to make the depth higher. Maybe a bit more eyes. Okay, now they touch each other. But it still doesn't look good. Because it's got that downwards curve. Actually, I have an idea. By the way, they're like this color. Blue lines on the capsule. Look at this. This is cheating. Oh my god, he's got hacks. And they're like, oh. Haha. Perfect. And it's got a NASA logo next to the hatch, okay. Let's get rid of the KSP flag on the back. Now the actual Starliner is more like the Mark 1-2 command pod. Wait, I wonder if restock affects the... Does it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Wait, where's the capsule? Mark 1. What's this called? It's MK, okay. (1-2). they've removed the... No! That's rubbish! That's rubbish! It's like Fred and George in Harry Potter when they say that the Trousered Cup, they're too young for it. Like, that's rubbish! You don't know what you're doing! No, not Sentinel. I'm surprised they didn't put the worm logo all over here as well. So there's the NASA crest. What else? I mean, the whole thing's grey, but I'm not gonna... I don't have the patience for doing that with conformal decals. Doesn't it say Boeing on it? It has an American flag and it says Starliner. Okay. I have an American flag. But it's a bit dodgy around the edges. But you won't see it when it's at a scale like this. I think, let's put it on the other side of the hatch. Like here. And we need some text. Actually. We've got the exact same blue color. Stray. Star. And it's in like... Yes, in Noto Sans. Alt. This one to be really close. And more... This star. I'm going to set text, because this is in bold. Liner. I want offset tool to be local. Is that too drastic? I feel like we need to turn the scale down a bit. Yeah, 0.08. Star. Liner. There we go. Yeah, this is our Boeing Starliner. What else? It has. Oh, it says Boeing. Okay, I can do that. I want it to be in italics and bold. Boeing. And it's much smaller. Oh, this is bold, and then this is not. And then Boeing's a lot smaller. Okay. This is doable. This is doable, people. This thing looks amazing so far. Just want this to be a bit smaller. Pity it won't be able to fit the correct amounts of Kerbals. Like, if it could, I'd be having this thing like flying 5 Kerbals up. What color is the heat shield? Oh, it's tiled. It's got tiles. Unfortunately, we don't have tiles with restock, but we can do a black heat shield. Oh, it is kind of like tiled. It's kind of tiled. Okay. And it's got like a black ring around the bottom. I can do that as well. Just need to do the same trick that we did with the want it to be bold and then turn the thing way down. There we go. Yeah, like that. And we just want to get it to be square. Okay, now. I think let's turn snap off. No, then it puts it at a weird angle. We'll fine tune this, but like it's just rough for now. Am I putting too much detail into this thing? I think I might be. Final one. Come on. Not. I'm gonna fix that. Just put a few more eyes on there. Okay, it's a bit dodgy. It's a bit dodgy. But it's fine. I wanna fix the long one. Yeah. And also this weird little bump. There we go. And perfect. Any other details I need to know? Okay. On the back, there's another US flag. And it says Boeing. And it's right under the stripe. So, no. Okay. And that there. And then it says Boeing above. So, you know what we're gonna do? Copy pasting is our friend. That's too big. That's like that. Boeing doesn't look like a real word anymore. And then it's like got a little bit that juts out from the... I know how I can fix this. I know how I can do this. Where is it? What else you can do? Mirror symmetry. Like that. There we go. This thing is a mess, but it looks good. It's already starting to lag just because of the sheer amount of like Okay. Just realized there's black over the windows. But we want this thing to have less depth so that it doesn't go over the windows themselves. Where is this thing? There we go. It's like that. That's perfect. Lined up on both sides. Okay. That's enough messing around with conformal decals. Why has it got tiling around the door? Why is there tiling around the door? This sucks. So I'm not gonna do it. Now I just need a docking port. And we need to put a nose cone over this thing, so down. Okay, there we go, that looks good. Because we need to put the aeroshell over this. But I don't feel like doing all that fairing nonsense, so we're just doing a regular nose cone. So we may have to do fairing nonsense. How many parachutes does this have? Oh, and it does landing bags. Ever since I made my first photorealistic Mercury, I've hated landing bags. So we're not doing them. This is my channel, I make the decisions. Okay. It has 3 parachutes, I'm pretty sure. Like the Apollo. Don't want them blocking any windows, so. I'm worried that this thing's going to be very laggy in flight. Okay. Starline has got like a metal looking ring around the top, but we're not that accurate. Mainly because I don't have the patience for that, but also because I don't have the patience for that. And service module's pretty much like that. Time for the abort motors. Which makes more thrust. These. But Starliner has like massive Starliner has like massive abort motors. Let's see if the swivel, no, the swivel's way too big. The puffs? Actually, but they make no thrust at sea level, so this thing could not abort. 9.6 kilonewtons at sea level. Yeah, that, I don't think that would... Cub? Ooh, yes, 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 yes. And the engines face outward a bit, which compromises efficiency, but... What the hell? Let's go with the side ones in. Okay. So we've got... Those are our abort motors. And now we've got to put solar panels all over the bottom of this thing. Okay, these are the small ones, so they're good for like our peripherals, but yes. Not the... No, I guess we're not doing big ones in the middle. I feel like we should move these out a bit towards these, and then we can put more in the middle. Okay, so there is our starliner. Yeah, we've got stuff. I've managed to get the solar panels looking good. That looks good. We just need to put some over here. Just there. I don't know why Starliner has its solar panels here. Like, it's just gonna have the butt to the sun. Okay. Now. On the orbital maneuvering pods. I have an idea. We could use Oscar Bs, because in Restock they have a skin where they are white. I reckon if we clip them in, that could look good. Unintentional rhyming. There we go. That does look good. And now we need to put in like some silly little engines. I think the spiders. Now spiders look good. But apparently the real OMS engines on the Starliner have a lot more gimbal. There we go. I think we want to set this to absolute and just move these. Move this like here and then okay. We have got the pod, as Watto would say. It's got like this like aero skirt around it. It looks really weird. Wonder if we can do it with the struts. No. Okay. We should have like, you know, like the little hook for separating it. I forgot what it's called, the separation thing. But we need one of those. No, not the big hinge. Not the little hinge. Let's clip this up a bit. What the hell? There we go. I feel like we should move this a bit. But then when the capsule's done, it like separates like that. But I feel like it should be like, yeah, like that. So we want 8. Like that. And this could go over here. I think so that it doesn't get in the way of any decals. There we go, that looks pretty starlinery to me. Have I just made a new word? Starlinery. Okay. For our action groups, we want action group 10 to be toggle hinge and decouple. We also need to put some stuff in here. Like some batteries. Don't think we need reaction wheels, but we definitely need monoprop. Don't need fuel cells. Monoprop. Oh, also something I should put in that action group. Is toggle RCS thrust. Because then we want our re-entry thrusters to be on. So we can turn those off. And then okay, so the music. What we need now? I want an image of it on the Atlas V. Yeah, this is what we're building now. This is what we're making now. So goes down like that much. And it splits off in 4 pieces. Atlas V time. And it's a dual engine Centaur, which I love. The dual engine Centaur just looks so cool. How long is the centaur? Yeah, it's about this length. We just need something on the bottom. Like a tiny little piece. Like this one. On those raceways are perfect. And then here's our centaur bottom piece. Wait, what's the grey color like? That's perfect. That was like centaur speedrun. Now what engines are we putting on it? Because I know that the Poodle in the stock game is based on the centaur. I think we might use the cheetah, because like... The cheetah, I know it's based on the LR91 from the Titans. Looks more specifically like the one from the Titan 3. But like... I've used it as the RL10 before when I'm making Saturn 1s, but I don't think that's going to work now. The nuclear engine looks perfect for this, but I'm not going to use it because it sucks. And I'm not using vectors. We could do the skiff. The skiff is... It's what replaced the RL10 though, and it's way too big. Okay. It's based on the J2, which replaced the RL10 on the Saturn series. Actually, yeah, let's use the LR87. Good. Yeah, that actually looks good. We just turn the shroud off. Now time for the Atlas V, which I might add is one of my favorite rockets ever. It just looks so nice. Should I make this like white for the oxygen tank now? I mean, it's cryogenic ice, but... The dual engine Centaur looks so good. But that's not too long. There we go. Oh no, it deleted the fairing! I need to zoom in all the way. There we go. Engine shroud is complete. And if you're wondering why I'm not auto strutting anything, I have editor extensions Redux installed. Normally I use the vector engine for the RD180, I'm pretty sure. Forgot what the engine's called. I know it's a Russian engine. Is that too much thrust? Yeah, let's turn the thrust. Well, firstly, let's turn the gimbal limit down and turn the thrust limiter down a bit. 1.5, that's perfect because we're going to add SLBs anyway. Radial decoupler, thumper, and for the plume, I'm usually able to select the plume. Okay. Okay, got our SLBs on. I don't know why I can't select the plume for this thing, because usually you're able to. Because I don't want this thing looking like a hydrogen engine when it's actually a kerosene engine. Okay. Get rid of this image now. Okay. Time to fly. Time to fly. It's not responding again. So guys, I think we might fly the Starliner and then I'll end the stream here. We've been going for 1 hour and 30 minutes, so. Okay. Here we are with the Starliner. That looks so good. Okay. Five. Wait, I wanted to do something. I can't change the plume for some reason. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello? Jeb is loving it. We have pitched over way too much. I don't have separation bases for the SOBs. Great. Yep. That's what happens when you don't have separatrons. And for some reason the Atlas V is flying with space shuttle main engines. Because there's supposed to be a Kerbal plume though. Guess not. Now we've just got to get our apoapsis into space. No longer have the SRBs blasting us along, so... Waterfall looks so nice. No, it doesn't look nice though. The fact that this is a hydrogen plume. What's our TWR looking like? 3. Oh. Gotta be careful not to overheat the nose cone. Start pitching down a bit more. Nico. Okay. Separation of the first stage and Centaur ignition. Oh, I don't have a good plume. Oh no. Oh no, no, it's not waterfall. Gross. Oh. Don't worry, you'll only have to bear the stock ugly plume for a little bit now. Gross. I need stock waterfall to be installed. Even though it will only affect like the cheetah and the bobcat, because those are the only ones that didn't get restockified. Now we're just coasting. Okay. Forgot to put RCS on this thing. No. It's fine. I don't care. 3, 2, 1. Oh, ugly, ugly. Aero cone. Uh-oh. Aero cone and aero skirt are jettisoned. We are rolling so that the centaur faces in a nice direction. Okay, we are coming up on Miko. We're in orbit. Seiko. Starliner has been separated. Feel like let's do a burn at apoapsis to raise the periapsis. That is a mess. That is a mess. Turn around faster. MS activated. Perfectly circular orbit. We've got quite a bit of orbital maneuvering fuel. Okay. Let's fly around Kerbal a bit. And Starliner lands on land. So I feel like let's try land in the desert. Okay, let's warp to them. 44-second OMS burn. At least we have a nice looking capsule, and we no longer have the ugly, ugly plume. Okay, Starliner is going to face its butt to the sun. I don't know why the solar panels are on the bottom. Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, ignition. What's the TWR on this stage? 0.18. Can't imagine if like a block of these fail. I'd be slow. Why is the plume pink? That's it, I don't know. I think it's supposed to be hypergolic, but it doesn't look very hypergolic to me. Those abort motors, I don't know if they even fire enough to... Like 30 seconds for a 50 meters per second burn. How? This perplexes me. Centaur. How do we get... Because the first stage of the Atlas V, it's Keralox, right? And then I'm pretty sure with stock waterfall, the LR87 looks like it has a Keralox group. That would be the most backwards thing ever. Like, the Centaur's supposed to have hydrogen, and the first stage is supposed to have Keralox, but it's the other way around. Burn faster. And then we can test our nice little capsule decoupler system. And these things are like great for trimming your orbits. And I've used barely any fuel. Okay, watch this. Oh yeah, it's action group 0. Don't know about you, but that looks pretty good. There goes our service module. Time for re-entry. You can make such a convincing Starliner replica, but not really a dragon. Like, there you have to do like fairing rubbish and... Good hash brown. You have to do like fairing rubbish and clipping and weird robotic stuff, but... Starliner. Wow. Pretty good. Okay. Re-enter faster. Silly capsule. Okay, we're gonna land on land at least. No, the service module, don't burn up. Yeah, 1 hour, 45 minutes in. The music. We are still heavily supersonic, so we can't deploy the sheets yet. Let's listen to that again, I really like. Once again, Jeb has flown. How is the hatch obstructed? Does it have... Oh, because it has the parachute behind it. Wait, there's a hatch at the bottom of the capsule, isn't there? Whee! Is it obstructed now? Oh, there's a hatch on the bottom, Jeb! Okay, fine. Now there's just a heat shield in the middle of nowhere. Don't be so salty. Not responding. Okay, I just want to thank you all for coming to the stream. I had a lot of fun. Hope it didn't lag too much. Like, got it on my phone here, but like, I really hope it didn't lag too much. And I hope the mic quality was good. Like this, I hope it was good. So, yeah, thank you to absolutely nobody that came to the stream. If there was someone at any point, thank you for coming. But Shorts channel and all. YouTube did a thing again, like, they flagged at one of the streams for some reason, but they've sent an appeal. We should be able to stream on the main channel again soon. Like, we literally got one stream